Salve galera, Tiozão, Japa na área, mais um jogo comentado. O título de hoje é Chaos on Deponia. Leia a descrição para ver o preço promocional deste jogo com 90% de desconto. Antes de mais nada, se você não é inscrito no canal, inscreva-se. Ative o sininho para receber as notificações, pois todo dia vai ter um jogo de promoção por aqui, seja ele antigo ou mais recente. Aproveite seu like e compartilhe com os amigos que vai ajudar muito na divulgação no canal. Olha o mesmo, hein? Pessoal, nunca pedi nada. É de graça se inscrever aqui no canal. Dá essa força aí. Valeu. Chaos on Deponia é um jogo point and click, apontar e clicar, gráficos desenhados à mão, abertura e cutscenes animadas estilo anime. Nesse jogo de point and click, os objetos que são de interação são demonstrados com um símbolo característico basta chegar perto e interagir. Você pode usar o inventário para interagir com esses objetos, movimentar o personagem livremente. Vou ler a sinopse para vocês. Rufus está de volta. Ele só quer ir embora de Deponia e chegar à lendária cidade flutuante de Elysium, mas uma serra flamejante prende Gol e Rufus em Deponia novamente, e por algum acidente, a mente de Gol foi dividida em 3 partes armazenadas em discos diferentes. Agora, cabe a Rufus convencer as 3 partes dela a se unirem novamente, mas para irem para Elysium e salvarem Deponia de um desastre. A segunda aventura em Deponia conta uma história única, que pode ser jogada sem precisar conhecer a primeira. Os fãs do primeiro jogo descobrirão novos aspectos das histórias de personagens desconhecidos e terão respostas a questões deixadas em aberto. Recursos: um mundo 2D único, arte e animações premium desenhadas à mão em um estilo cômico. Trilha sonora bem trabalhada, com melodias temáticas. Fim da sinopse. O jogo não está traduzido para o português brasileiro, para variar, mas é um jogo comprado em promoção com desconto de 90% a R$ 5,39, válido até o dia 20 de junho de 2024 no PlayStation Store. Publicado por The Adelic Entertainment, censura 12 anos pelo conteúdo sexual, violência e linguagem imprópria, é para um jogador local, lançado em dezembro de 2017, classificado como aventura. Informação importante: é platinável. Galera, peço humildemente para curtir este vídeo, porque escutou e assistiu até aqui. Compartilhe com os amigos e se inscreva no canal. Não custa nada, assim posso trazer mais conteúdo a todos vocês. Já agradece o vídeo por aqui. Até o próximo vídeo.
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Sounds a bit unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus? So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but why is there a burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh, that. Oh, well, da 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 ba ba ba. I was about to get to that part. So listen up. Da 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 dun 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 dum.
You're being pathetic, again about accurate bacteria in the fridge. It's getting boring, but packing bags due to dirty socks I threw to lampshades, rim borders on Anadon's gone. Didn't I explicate it? Are you still not persuaded? There's cracks growing on your tympanic membrane. Remember Deponia, self-sacrifices and blood. Gosh, now I have to start all over again. Huzzah, all over again.
Trash, trash, trash. And more trash.
Isn't it a
adorable.
Yeah, sure. Hard to imagine I ever wanted to leave here.
Ah, Rufus. This is the lad I was telling you about.
What? Him? From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
There's more to him than meets the eye. When I first met him, Rufus was still a... How shall I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's right. Right now, for example, he is helping Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was going to ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
Trash.
I still don't know, really. Something just doesn't seem right about that boy.
But Grandma Utz, whatever are you talking about? Trash.
I just don't like it when people snoop around and invade my privacy.
But Grandma, Rufus isn't a peeping Tom.
Did he even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good. I have a very limited supply of water.
May I interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
Well, not exactly.
It's in my tool chest. You're welcome to take it, as long as you promise not to wreak havoc.
Not me.
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an exaggerated opinion of himself?
Those days are over. Rufus has learned a lot. He is much more careful than before.
Aren't you worried he might steal something?
I trust him completely.
Rufus seems like a brutal thug to me.
Rufus? Brutal? Never.
I just hope he doesn't turn my whole house upside down.
He's just getting a hammer. How much damage could he possibly do?
Well, I still have my doubts. That Rufus looks to me like an arsonist.
You know what they say. No doubt burns so hot that it can't be extinguished with a wet tablecloth.
But my tablecloth is as dry as a bone. You would set the whole place on fire in the blink of an eye.
Oh, Grandma, that's just a saying. No one here is going to set anything on fire. On fire.
Can a person really change so much?
It's very simple. Once burned,
And are you sure he look to me?
appearance. He is perfectly...
It's just that he had as though...
Rufus is an intelligent boy. He knows...
All I'm saying.
Your fears are completely groundless. Rufus has become very careful.
So he...
Yeah. That's how it is. As if someone installed a power inverter in him.
I'm sure he looked...
Don't be a...
And he shouldn't give John...
Well, if that's all you're worried about,
Something like that can kill a little bird.
Rufus isn't going to drop.
So he...
Yeah.
And he looked...
That Rufus is perfect.
He would ask before...
Absolutely.
Good. Good. I have to get by... And he looked to...
Appearance Rufus is perfect.
You almost... But there is one thing that still he had better not claw... The blades are so sharp...
Oh, Grandma, you...
Perhaps I'm worried. After all...
Oh, Grandma, as if that would be...
If you just...
Promise.
I suppose your Rufus really must have improved.
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you found it at last?
Yeah, sure.
It certainly took you long enough. I hope you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way. But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax, Rufus. It's not like anything's on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
By the way, what's that funky smell? Rufus, have you gone completely off the deep end? You almost set Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
But Rufus, we've been through all that. I thought you would finally become reasonable.
Become reasonable? I am reasonable. And that's exactly why my plan is gonna work this time.
What plan are you talking about?
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like a madman's attempt to refute the principle of action and reaction.
Close enough.
Goodness gracious me.
As soon as I step on these bellows, the cork will hit the 3 targets one by one. In a spectacular chain reaction, this will cause the rockets to be lit and the safety rope to be cut. I have calculated everything. Just watch and learn. Oh, and keep away from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers. Doc. Uh-oh. Doc, that's not a good place for a nap. The Bunsen burner could boil away the water in the vase any minute. And when the scales pan goes up, it will trigger the guillotine. The fuse is already lit. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Save Doc or go to Elysium. Save Doc or go to Elysium. Darn it. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? and whoop! Oof! Perfect body control, as always. Maybe I can scratch a little black powder out of it. That shouldn't affect the flight characteristics. That tickles. Doc! Doc! Are you lit? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Light the fireworks as soon as the saw blade is in the air. Then, at the halfway point, the gas from the... Unfortunately, it is too bad. That... With the right momentum. Easy and totally realistic. If the black powder reaches the flame, and then there's bound to be an interest... What am I waiting for? Oh, it worked! I saved Doc! Whoa!
Rufus! Rufus!
Huh? What?
You haven't answered my question. How did you get here? I just don't understand.
That's because there is nothing to understand. The whole story is nothing but one big filthy lie. Almost as filthy as Rufus, but not quite.
Cletus?
Of course it's Cletus. Why would that surprise you? I am not the one who barged in here uninvited.
I have come to save my planet.
Well done, moron. Goal and I had reached an agreement. I was trying to keep the existence of the Deponians a secret from the Council of Elders so that Deponia could be exploded, but Goal convinced me to tell the truth. We were just about to save Deponia. The escape pod was taking us to Elysium. Now, it's useless. We're not going to make it to Elysium, and the Council of Elders will never learn about the Deponians. Bravo, Rufus. That was a stroke of genius.
Don't listen to him, Goal. He's lying through his teeth.
I don't know. His version does sound pretty convincing.
No, remember, he's lied to you before. The Goal that I know would never have let him get away with it.
That's because you only know one part of Goal, the part that is naive and idealistic.
The Goal that I know is a fighter who will stand up for what she believes in.
But there is a third part as well. And that part sides with me. Isn't that true, Goal?
There is no third part. You tell him, Goal.
I just don't know. I can't remember a thing.
Of course you can't. Thanks to this Fleabag's brilliant intervention, your brain implant has been damaged. It's a habit of his.
I'll fix it. Don't worry.
You still don't get it, do you? We have no use for you here. If you really want to help Goal, then jump. We're directly over the ocean. With a little luck, you may even survive the fall.
No! No, this isn't right!
Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal.